If you drive a Chevy Silverado and you have started to feel that slight hesitation, that little clunk or slip when it shifts from first to second or second to third gear, pull up a chair and listen to me very carefully. Your 4L60E transmission is dying. And the dealership is just waiting to charge you $4,000 to rebuild it. Welcome back to the garage. If you own a GMT 800 or early GMT 900 Silverado, you know it has one of the best engines ever made. But the transmission? That's a different story. The 4L60E is so notorious for failing that most mechanics jokingly call it the 4L60E. But here is the truth they don't tell you. The 4L60E isn't necessarily a bad transmission. It is just misunderstood, undercooled, and poorly maintained by the factory manual. After rebuilding hundreds of these on my bench, I'm going to give you the mechanic secrets to bulletproof your 4L60E, so it lasts just as long as your engine. Trick number 1, never, ever let a quick lube shop flush your high mileage transmission. If your Silverado has over 100,000 miles on it and you've never changed the fluid, a high pressure machine flush is a death sentence. It takes all the built-up sludge and metallic friction material that is actually holding your worn clutches together and forces it into the tiny passages of your valve body. You will drive out of that shop, and within a week you'll lose third and fourth gear entirely. The secret? Do a traditional pan drop. Drop the pan, change the filter, clean the magnet, and refill only the fluid that drained out. And when you do refill it, pay attention to what you are pouring in. Do not cheap out. You need to use a premium, full synthetic Dexron 6 fluid, and the older fluid simply cannot handle the heat these trucks generate. Synthetic fluid is the cheapest insurance policy you can buy for those clutches. Trick number 2. This is the cheapest, most effective upgrade you can do, and you don't even have to take the transmission out of the truck to do it. The factory servo in your Silverado is weak. It allows for a slow, mushy shift between first and second gear. That mushy feeling is actually your transmission band slipping and burning up every time you accelerate. For about $25, you can buy a Corvette Servo upgrade. It replaces the factory part on the side of the transmission case. It gives you a much larger apply area, resulting in a firm, crisp shift that grabs immediately. It stops the slipping and saves your 2 to 4 band from burning out. Every single 4L60E needs this, but a firm shift won't matter if you are making the ultimate towing mistake. We'll talk about that in trick number 3. Welcome back. Trick number 3 is about how you drive. Stop towing heavy loads in overdrive. I see guys hooking up a heavy boat or a camper, putting the truck in D and hitting the highway. The 4L60E has a major weak point, the 3 to 4 clutch pack. When you tow in overdrive, the transmission constantly hunts between third and fourth gear on every hill. This constant shifting generates massive amounts of heat and literally fries the 3 to 4 clutches to a crisp. If you are towing, hauling, or driving in steep mountains, press your tow/haul button or drop that shifter down into 3. Keep the RPMs up and save those clutches. Trick number 4. Heat is the #1 killer of the 4L60E. The factory cooling system on these trucks is barely adequate. By the time your dashboard transmission temperature gauge hits 230 degrees, your transmission fluid is already breaking down, turning into thin water, and losing its ability to lubricate. The clutches start burning instantly. If you want your transmission to survive, you need to bypass the radiator cooler entirely and install a heavy-duty, aftermarket, stacked plate transmission cooler right in front of your AC condenser. You want to keep that fluid temperature under 180 degrees at all times. Cold fluid equals a transmission that lives forever. Trick number 5. If you are doing a fluid and filter change, you are already halfway there to doing this trick. Eh oui. You need to upgrade the boost valve. The factory boost valve in the pump wears out over time. When it wears out, your transmission loses internal line pressure. Low pressure means the clutches don't squeeze together hard enough, which leads to, you guessed it, slipping and burning. While the pan is off, a mechanic can drop the valve body and install a Sonax oversized boost valve. It restores the line pressure to factory or better specs, ensuring every shift is tight and secure. And since we are already inside the transmission with the pan off, I am going to give you a bonus secret. Trick number 6, the plastic time bomb. General Motors, in their infinite wisdom, decided to use a plastic 1-2 accumulator piston inside this transmission. After years of heat and pressure, that plastic becomes brittle and cracks. When it cracks, you lose internal fluid pressure. Your shifting gets erratic, and the transmission eventually burns itself up. For about $15, you can buy a billet aluminum accumulator piston. It takes 5 minutes to swap out while the pan is off, and it permanently eliminates one of the most common causes of catastrophic failure in the 4L60E. So there you have it. The 4L60E isn't garbage. It just needs the right parts and the right maintenance to survive. Treat it right, and it will pull whatever you hook to it. Now, having a bulletproof transmission is great, but it won't matter if your 5.3-liter engine blows up on you tomorrow. If you haven't bulletproofed your engine yet, you need to click the video on your screen right now, where I reveal the 5 secrets to saving your 5.3. I'll see you in the garage over there.